She sophisticated head to the toes, acting like a lady, she ain't acting like these hoes. She don't need me, she got her own. Independent woman and it shows. She may be laughing, but I know that she ain't kidding. We ain't keeping secrets, but I stay out of her business.
It's Alondra here, and today's video is going to be another Alondra's advice video. So I'm just super excited because I really appreciate it when y'all hit me up for advice. It's really just cool. Like I said, I want to be the big sis bitch. Like, I want to help y'all. Like, you know, like, I want to basically be that advice that I didn't have when I needed it, you know? Either from an older person or from just another homegirl, anybody. I always wanted to have like that advice from somebody with like no judgments, like just be real and like honest. Like, don't try to spare my feelings. And sometimes our friends don't know how to do that. So I really appreciate it when y'all hit me up for advice, because I'm going to just be real with you, you know? Y'all know how it goes. I don't take long on these videos. I'm going to jump straight into the email and let's see if we can help this person out. So it says, hello, I just wanted to start by saying you always have great videos and I love your advice, which I appreciate. Thank you. So currently I am talking to a well-known famous Christian rapper. First off, we have a bit of an age difference. I'm 21 and he's 29. We have been talking since the end of March 2018. I met him on Instagram right after I broke up with my ex of a year. This was towards the end of the college semester. At first, I didn't take things serious because I had just gotten out of a relationship and I knew that at the beginning of May, I will be going back home to Houston, leaving New Orleans for the summer until I started back in August. So I'm guessing she goes to school in New Orleans. Yeah. At first, I was very excited to talk to a famous artist, but what started to bother me was that 1, I started really catching feelings in such short timing. 2, he would only hit me up after 11 booty call hours. And 3, that maybe he didn't feel the same way before the school year ended. We had been going on dates. Mini dates equals, she put mini dates, which equals really not real dates, sleeping at his place and having sex. We was just enjoying each other's company. When I moved back to Houston for the summer, we kept in good touch. Things started to get more serious between us. We talked about having a relationship, our feelings for each other, and the things going on in our families. We just got much closer. He had been talking about wanting to be married soon, and she put in parentheses, not to me, but he hadn't just found the one yet. I knew that at his age, he was ready for marriage, and I was okay with that because I'm a lot more mature for my age. In parentheses, I think that has a lot to do with why we were able to connect so well. Long story short, I get back to New Orleans and we're acting more on just friends level. I have my own apartment now and he hasn't been over once. I still sleep at his place all the time and we haven't had sex once or gone on any real dates. I do think that he trusts me because he'll leave the house to go run errands and let me stay there if I want to. But we haven't talked about being in a relationship like we was talking over the summer. Currently, he is on tour, so I won't see him for a month. While he's gone, I've been thinking a lot about where we stand. I'm just really confused at this point as to why he's acting distant now. Help and thanks. Much love. And she titled the email, Am I Wasting My Time? I love this email and this situation because not only am I helping her, but I feel like I'm about to help somebody else because this is a lot of like what we all go through or like what most of us have been through. I'm going to start the question off with, are you wasting your time? So we can just answer the question. So I'm going to say, yes, I think you're wasting your time. Because the moment when you said, let me cite my information. The moment when you said, he talks about wanting to be married, parentheses, not to me. He just hasn't found the one yet. I could stop reading after that. Because if your goals is to be married one day, and he already is like, well, not to you, or I haven't found the one yet. Oh, you're not, what we talking for? I don't need to hear back from you. I don't need to reach out to you. Because at this point, we in 2 separate books. We're not even on different pages. We is in 2 book. It's like, that's red flag, major red flag. That's make or break right there. You know, like, you don't see a future with me. So that lets me know for a fact, everything I'm doing with you, everything I think that we're building, that it's not. It's false. There's no building. There's no nothing that we're growing. It's nothing. So that is like red flag. You are wasting your time. If you want more from him, then yeah, you're wasting your time. If you just want what y'all been having, then okay. It's not really a waste of time. You're getting what you want. But if you want more, you're wasting your time with him. Another thing I want to point out to people and point out to her in this email is that when it says that he'll leave me at his house, like he trusts me, he'll leave me at his house. So that makes her feel like, you know, or I'm assuming that makes her feel like, you know, okay, you know, at least he trusts me. He's leaving me at his house. No. I don't know if I said this before, but niggas ain't shit. Maybe, of course, some of them are. Let me not have them beat me up. But dudes be letting anybody in their house. Dudes be letting anybody meet their mama. Like, people are, and I hate to say guys, because I don't want to make it seem like girls don't do this. But I can only speak from my experience. So I'm a girl, and I'm speaking from my experience. And I have a brother. I ain't gonna say nothing else. We, like us as women, we think that when a guy does something of like stature or something, like that we're like, okay, cool, if he did this, because I know I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't have anybody in my house. I wouldn't let anybody meet my mom. I wouldn't let anybody meet my kids, you know, stuff like that. We think, okay, cool, I'm making progress. Like he you know, values me higher than he'll value another girl. Some guys are just really casual and they're not thinking like, oh, that just means something. Like, you know, like what they register as value could be different from what you register as value. Not everyone is the same when it comes to what they value, you know? So I think that you taking him, leaving you at your house alone as him trusting you, but then again, he will say he doesn't know who he wants to marry. That's proof that it's a unbalance in how y'all are viewing things, you know? If that makes sense, I hope it does. Overall, I just think that like reading y'all's experience through the summer, and I have to say this because I'm a professional summer flinger. Like every summer, it's someone new. It's a no boo. So I understand the whole, like, you know, like the whole summer thing. Like, and it is in the summer, people, you get away with going on mini dates because it's like, ah, it's hot, we're chilling, we're just hanging out. Let's just go get a burger. Let's just go get some hot dogs. Let's just go to the park. Let's just go to the pool. Like, it's easier to do like more mini dates than it is to do real dates. It's like people get away with it because I've noticed before, I've been talking to a guy in the summer and I'm like, you ain't spend no real money on me. Like, you know, but it's like, ah, whatever, it's summertime. Let's go get some wings. Like, you know, it's just more casual. So I understand how he could probably get away with that. But the whole thing with hitting you up after 11, you have to have good judgment and set that standard for yourself. So if he's calling you after 11, you don't have to verbalize and be like, oh no, I'm a girl who you can't call me after 11. Not everything is meant to be said. You don't have to verbalize things. You can have your standards by showing it. So if he's calling you after 11, don't answer the phone and call him tomorrow. But, oh, I was asleep. What's up? What were you up to? Oh, how was your day? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, just talk to me when you get a chance. Calls you after 11. Same thing. I'm not answering because what do you want? It's 11 o'clock or it's 12, it's 1. I'm asleep, I'm in bed, or I'm in the house, I'm chilling. What do you want? So that's ways you can set that standard for yourself without verbalizing it and making it seem like he has to live up to something. He will either come, or what they say, he'll either rise to the occasion or he won't. You set the standard by making him either abide by your unspoken rules or, you know, not. He'll get it and move around. You just don't want to let yourself fall like blindlessly. You don't want to be out here falling for just anybody. Meaning like, you know, you started liking him, you started catching feelings, y'all had your dates, this and that. But can you trust the person you're falling for? You know, like you don't want to just fall into the wrong arms basically because it doesn't look like this guy is going to be there to catch you. It don't look like he's following with you. In the last paragraph when you're basically saying like you've been back home, you've been back to school in New Orleans and you're more acting just like friends, it seems like that's something that was just a summer thing, like, or just was a just a little time period, you know? Maybe if anything, maybe it helped you move on from your ex. Maybe now you learned, you know what? I gotta be a little more tougher, a little more strict with my feelings, a little more guarded, just a little bit, because we ain't trying to be out here damaged goods and all guarded and stuff. And, you know, we ain't open for the next guy. Like, no, not like that. I ain't telling you that. But just be more aware, you know? So, when you said that he's just acting more like friends now and stuff like that, y'all haven't had sex or gone on any real dates, it sounds like he probably done moved on to the next one. And that's just being real. So, what I want to tell you is take away from this, be more aware, learn from it, and just move on. I don't know if y'all been through any real situations, but I'm just going to assume y'all haven't been through any like real challenging situations within these few months to really know how he is. So you don't know. You could be dodging a bullet and not even know it. Just accept where things are. Don't reach out. You know, don't do too much, you know, and just focus on yourself. I hate to say that because it's cliche, but it's true. Focus on yourself, and girl, that's when we'll meet the right ones, when we just chill and not even think about it. Y'all, tell me how y'all like this video. Tell me if the advice I gave is sound. Tell me what y'all would do. If you've been through this or if you haven't, leave a comment in the comments below. And yeah, I guess I'll catch y'all in my next advice video. Y'all know what to do. If you need advice or you want to get advice for someone else, hit up my email, alondrasadvice@yahoo.com. Subscribe to my channel on your way out, and I will catch y'all in my next one. Bye.